Welcome to our coverage of the US markets. And we just have about 38 minutes before the markets open. And already we have already covered NEO, but it's one of the stocks on the move, one of the trending stocks at the moment, one of the trending stocks today. And let's see what it's currently trading at right now. This is one of the stocks that is on the move at the moment, but we just want to update ourselves on what's going on with Neo. Neo is up 11.97% in the video we made earlier on. It was lower than that, so it's currently at 34 dollars and some fraction. Um, so we you can always look up. You see the link to that video. You can watch it and cover and see what we covered over there. So we don't need to waste our time covering that. And let's go ahead and cover the next one, which is Camping World, CWH. Okay, CWH is up. We don't know by how much. Let's find out what's going on here. Okay, while that is loading, we can find that there is some news here. Camping World Holdings Inc. Today, Monday, the 2nd of November 2020, reported third quarter net income of $558.1 million after reporting a loss in the same period a year earlier. On a per share basis, the Lincolnshire, Illinois based company said it had net income of $1.44 earnings, adjusted for on time gains and costs, became $1.58 per share. The results topped Wall Street expectations. The average estimate of six analysts surveyed by Zacks Investment Research was for earnings of $1.03 per share. The recreational vehicle retailer and services provider posted revenue of $1.68 billion in the period, which also beat street forecasts. Six analysts surveyed by Zacks expected $1.52 billion. Camping World shares have climbed 79% since the beginning of the year. The stock has more than doubled in the last 12 months. Okay, we obviously know that the reason why much of this is going on with Camping World is because we are virtually on holiday. The pandemic has brought us down to a holiday. Not just that, but a lot of people do not trust or rather prefer to live in camper vans or that sort of thing, or prefer to travel with camper vans, and that's against traveling by air or by rail, or as the case may be, in the US mostly. So that is why Camping World and the related stocks are gaining. You can see what's going on here. 186.36% in the last 1 year, 223% in the last 6 months. Okay, there's a loss. It has declined by 15.26% in last month. Okay, let's see if we can digest some more technicals. Let's see whether it has. It's stock tweets is running into an error over there. Let's find out. Let's find out ideas concerning Camper World. Okay, Camper World is up 99.68%. Yeah. Okay, it's taking some time to load. Very sorry about that. So CWH, Camper World Holdings. Okay, as you already know, the earnings outcomes came out today. So let us update this. No, nothing. There isn't anything there yet. It's just as good as it is because the last time the market traded was the 30th of October. Okay, it's a small cap of $2.3 billion, a short interest of 5.94%. And the trend analysis is that Camper World appears to be correcting within a longer term bullish trend. Although its MACD is presently below the signal line, shares remain 21.1% above an upward sloping 200-day moving average. Comparative relative strength analysis shows this issue is lagging the S&P 500. Yes, it is lagging, no doubt. We also saw it's already down 15% for the last month. So that yes, it is correcting, no doubt, because and then within a longer trend line, which is the 200-day. Okay, and let's find out more. Momentum for Camper World is strongly bearish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is below 20, the level which many analysts call oversold. This means that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower. Okay, and yes, so with this sort of correction, it has traded below all the short-term and intermediate trend lines, short-term and the medium trend lines. Certain analysts will see that as a good time to jump in, and then with this positive news, yes, it's a good for you, and also you also have this short interest. This is also the sort of things certain market participants may be looking out for. And the unbalanced volume indicator is bearish. The slope of the indicator is negative and suggests that there is a lack of buying interest. But with what's going on in the pre-market now, all of that may change, but maybe not so much. The next one is EIGI, Endurance International Group. I believe it's up by a huge amount. You can see that it's up. See what it's closed at, 5.81, and we're looking at probably something more than 60% gain there. This is what is going on in the pre-market, not the market is not open yet, but it's still part of it, still relevant. So they released the outcomes on Friday the 30th. Okay, it's a micro cap of $817.7 million. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, we can't find any. Okay, it has a short interest of 2.59%. There's something there. There's a release there. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's the earnings. Okay, earnings, third quarter earnings report. Earnings of 0.05 per share. Revenue of 278.4 million versus Refinitiv estimate of 276.2 million. Earnings per share estimate of 0.2. Okay, so the earnings came out today. Okay, Endurance appears to be consolidating within a longer term uptrend. Shares are presently above the 200-day moving average, which is rising along with the 10-day moving average. However, the average directional index is below 20, indicating that shares have exhibited sideways movement recently. Okay, it's outperforming the S&P 500. Okay, it is consolidating within a it's very much sideways. And even though the trend lines are also sloping upwards, um, yes, it's a mix of it's a balanced mix, I guess. And the momentum for EIGI is strongly bearish. All right, the 14 period slow stochastic oscillator is falling as investors sell shares and drive the price lower. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. The slope of the indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. Okay, the Bollinger Bands squeezes tend to precede major price breakouts. Okay, although they did not predict much of much which price direction the trend will take. Okay, so we're in a bit of a hurry in this video, so if you don't mind, we just want to quickly bring it out to you, and we might cover them individually later on. LI Auto Inc. So LI Auto Inc. is also up slightly up in the pre-market, not so much. Of course, you know, LI Auto Inc. is also an automaker, electric automaker, Chinese automaker, and early pre-market gap has there's a form 6 there. Reports sequential rise that's today. Okay, it says report today, Monday, the 2nd of November, reported that it delivered 3,692 units of its Li One Sports utility vehicle or SUV in October, a modest increase from September's 504 units. Total Li One deliveries for Q3 were 8,660 units compared with 6,004 units in Q2. In Q2, the company said shares in the Chinese-based manufacturer rose 6.9% in the pre-market trading on Monday. Okay, 6.9%. We can't see that. It's probably lost some of that. Okay, the next one is XPEV. Xpeng is yet another Chinese automaker. Okay, it's also up, but not so much in the pre-market. Okay, it's it's a mid cap of $14.2 billion. Only 5% of the equity are held by investors or institutions. Only 1.3% of the 367.35 million shares are sold short. There isn't very much in the trend of Xpeng. It says the momentum for Xpeng is improving. The 14 period slow stochastic oscillator is rising as investors begin to purchase more shares. The unbalanced volume indicator shows that longer term selling pressure has given way to near term accumulation by traders. And okay, there isn't anything really going on there. They're not saying anything. So we didn't read out the technical analysis for Li Auto, so let's go back and do that. So for Li Auto, the I would say it doesn't okay, does it have, do we have any 200-day moving average trend line here? We don't have it. Okay, quite a pity. Okay, momentum of Li is strongly bullish. The 14 period slow stochastic oscillator is rising as investors pay higher prices for shares. Okay, yes, no doubt. You can see it is way ahead of its the short-term and intermediate trend lines. So it's definitely probably the case. And you can also see 10-day average volume is 7.87 million shares, whereas for 90 days it's only 42,971. Okay, So the unbalanced volume indicator shows that longer term accumulation has given way to near term selling pressure by traders. Okay, has yeah, that's true, no doubt, evidently from that chart. Um, okay, there isn't any more there. Okay, we'll probably still come back and give and deliver some more opinions on more analysis on some of these stocks we have mentioned now. Okay, thank you very much. If you just watching for the first time, subscribe, like, and share. Okay, thank you very much again.